Yeah. Yeah. Turn my headphones up. Turn my headphones up.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Me? Doing okay.
Yeah, just okay?
Yeah, just okay.
What's wrong with you?
Yeah.
Oh, you guys should have seen him earlier. So we went to Joe's Crab Shack to celebrate our pilot.
Yeah, baby. Episode 1 is now live on YouTube. Go check it out. Ben, that means you too.
Yep, Ben, you have to.
Yeah, since you're, with us, you have to watch it. No?
We watched it last night, and Matt, you weren't doing too hot.
No, I was fine. I don't know what you're talking
you're
about.
Fine.
I was completely fine.
There were no issues. I was very happy with it.
Yep, it was great. Awesome. Best thing I've ever seen on TV.
I feel like your sister didn't respect us, though.
Yeah,
I never felt so threatened by a 16-year-old.
She has a mouth. Fucking feisty.
She hates you?
The fuck did I met her the first time yesterday.
Exactly, I know.
He knows.
Sister's a bitch.
Ooh.
Whoa. You just called an underage girl the B word.
Yeah.
Why'd you just throw your notebook away? Don't you have your doodles to show?
Let me read you off the last thing I wrote.
Here, let's play a game. Ashton, read us what you last wrote.
Okay.
Let's see it.
Okay. Okay.
You have very nice handwriting.
Thank you. I grew up with 3 sisters. I care about you. I care about you so much that my love. We're just gonna stop that there. That was good. It's the only things I wrote.
Ben, let's give him a hand.
That's all I can read. Ben, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to call your sister a bitch. She's not a bitch. I was just upset. Are we okay?
We're playing a show. It's just
Yeah.
a show. It's all an act.
Are you okay?
He says, this is what Ben said. He said, I'm so okay, Ashton. I love you, and I forgive you for what you just barely said about my sister.
Okay, Naomi, if you're watching this, I'm sorry. I don't think you're a bitch. Okay, great talk. Oh.
I thought you turned your phone off for this.
No. Let me just...
You know what's insane is...
What's insane?
What did we do on Saturday?
We played poker with Ben, me and you, and a bunch of other cats.
That's true. And you know what we did when you first wanted to come over?
You played a bit.
That's right. Did we talk about this last week? About
yeah,
what?
you were talking about like how my friends didn't want you to come over.
Yes, that's it. Episode 3, that's what we did that.
Yeah.
And so we did the same thing. Me and Ben teamed up against you. I had you call us while we were in the party.
Which
at
I
the
knew you were going to do.
Yeah, I know. But we just still had to do it.
Yeah, go ahead.
The thing is, we actually did something different. We actually let you come over. And then you took my money. I lost $18.50.
$49.50, baby. I won $49.50. I was the winner of that grand sham.
Yeah, how did you win? How did you
luck,
win?
Pure luck. I was.
You don't even know how to play.
I know how to somewhat play.
You don't know how to play at all.
Don't tell me what I don't know. Like I somewhat know how to play, and then with that, I was able to strategize.
Oh.
No, it was dumb luck. I was like, all I knew is that the cards I had looked good, and I was like, oh, these are cool cards. I'll put these down, and then I did, and then bang. $49.50 in the bank account. So
You threw up.
Now you got to bring that up. Okay. I haven't thrown up in alcohol in years, right? No, that's not true. I threw up. I haven't thrown up in alcohol in a while, and I don't think it was the alcohol. I think it was the coffee.
Yeah, because Braxton was nice enough to give us a latte.
He was. He was a good guy.
He's a nice host.
I think what happened, though, is I just drank the coffee too fast, and it just didn't really sit well with my stomach.
The alcohol and the caffeine / coffee.
And then I just threw up.
You just threw up.
And then
you walked out with a stain on your shirt, and I was like, whoa, what happened?
No, the stain was there because I was talking over to Ben and Gav, and I was just like, oh, hey, what's up? And then I spilled a little on myself, didn't even notice.
I had a good night with that.
Yeah, it was fun. It was a lot of fun.
It was so much fun.
Do you want to
Oh, yeah.
You want to tell about your little schmooze experience?
My schmooze?
Yeah, your little schmoozing going on?
With my friend There was this girl there. She was much older than us.
26 years old.
She was 26. And she was starting...
a lot older than you guys. Only
4 years from you.
Yeah, I would be a freshman. She would be a senior, so it could work.
I guess so, maybe.
Go ahead.
See. But she was starting med school this fall, and she was actually
you're giving
like
out all
talking
her personal information, bro? Don't you think that's a little weird?
I didn't say her name, did I?
Yes.
Then we'll block it. It's fine.
Okay.
Because, I edit the videos.
I don't... yeah.
You know how well that worked out last time.
It did work. It did work.
Last time you brought up a woman, you froze. You're just, I think I'm going to cut that. And then I was just like, what the fuck? We're recording, like, live.
We didn't use that episode, though. That was one of the practice pilots.
Yeah, so we'll never know who it's about. And I'm not going to say it because I respect you.
I mean, you could say it.
No, but I respect you.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Should we start the show, I guess?
Let's start the show. Everybody.
Welcome to the 4th episode of Cardigans and
Day Drinking.
I'm your host, Carlos Potavongse.
And I'm your other host, Ashton Gilbert.
And depressed.
And, no, today...
Last night you were getting hysterical.
I don't know what you're talking about. I've completely repressed last night. I don't even know. All my memories were waking up and going to bed. Other than that, it was just blackout.
Should we get you in that mood again? I'm not going to do that,
Yeah,
too.
don't do that to me.
I think the thing that set the precedent was just the 50 grand.
Yeah, that was really, like...
You were very upset.
I think
I
it's
kind of
when
felt like you were over dramatic at times.
No, I definitely was, but that's how
You told
I
me
am.
to shut the F up. I
told
got
you-
very
I
mad.
told you to shut your fucking mouth. So let's just, come on, if we're going to say it, let's just say it here. I told you to shut the fuck up.
Let's not sugarcoat it here.
Yeah. I think what happened was that really triggered me when you were like, Ashton, it's not going to happen this summer, right? And to
I
me,
just crushed your dreams.
it just crushed.
I'm sorry, I just served it to you.
No, and I understand, like, you weren't, like, you weren't sugarcoating it either. I was just like, fuck. Like, I felt like that's my opportunity window, but it's really not. Like, as soon as I raise the money.
You still have next summer. Like,
Yeah.
this is a big project.
That's what I've been
Good
saying.
things
Every
take time.
summer, I'm just like, oh, I got next summer.
But thing
Next
is, like-
summer, it's going to get
thing
done.
is, like,
Next
you're
summer,
actually
it's going
making
to
moves
get done.
now.
I was
Like,
making moves before.
How long have you known Bruce?
I've known Bruce for probably 3-4 years.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, well, thing is, either way, we can write it off with the pandemic. The pandy.
The pandy. Yeah. Fuck the pandemic.
Things are going bad again.
I know.
Should we see the cases?
Let's do it. Let's what is it? John Hopkins?
John Hopkins.
John Hopkins.
How many people are in the world again? Or in the U.S., I mean?
About 327 million.
323 point something.
It's better than billions, right?
Let's see. U.S. map.
Okay.
COVID U.S. cases by county. Los Angeles. Los Angeles is winning. Nice.
Yeah.
Salt Lake on this? People are, what, Nassau?
Pine County, New York, Philadelphia. Ha, Philly.
It's getting scary, guys.
I thought we were closer. You know, it's always sunny in Philadelphia. Can you believe it?
Nah.
Yeah, wait, hold on. Come back.
What?
Well, let's try to find Utah on here. Is there a way to look up our states and territories? There we go.
Utah.
Yeah.
I'll actually be talking about Utah in a second.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. Hey, how about you
Oh,
show
yeah.
some enthusiasm? We're making great
Oh
content.
yes, Carlos, I'm so excited. I'm so juiced. I'm so pumped right now. Let's see, Utah, Salt Lake
Should
County.
we just see Utah overall or Salt Lake?
Salt Lake. That would be Utah County, bud.
No, Salt Lake County is just Salt Lake. What?
Do you understand how counties work?
Salt Lake County and Utah County are different things.
Yes, that's literally what I just explained to you.
Yeah, but this, I don't think this was the
Utah,
county.
Davis,
Oh, I see.
some.
Okay, we both just
yeah.
start repeating each other. Talk into my
Talk.
mic.
Hello?
Did the audio
Was
die?
it me?
No, I'm just saying. Carlos talking to your mic.
I'm talking into the mic. Okay, I'm just zooming in and out.
Yeah,
What
so
is-
are you gonna...
It's lagging. It's freezing.
Just look it up.
Now you're on fucking
Okay,
Las
you know,
Vegas.
we're just gonna look
Las
it up.
Vegas? Christ.
Las Vegas,
I
How
didn't
many
crack.
cases
I didn't crack.
in-
God damn.
Utah of Corona. Oh,
Hmm.
look at that. You know, if we were in the marketing business or making financial things, this would be good.
Be a good
This
graph.
would be very good.
This would be on PowerPoint.
But the thing is, this is for people. This is not very
14,
good.
172.
22,000,
We're already at 22,000.
173 deaths.
That's not bad.
It's not good.
It's not good either, but it's not like it
not
could
bad.
be
It's
could
not
be
bad.
fucking worse.
These
Salt
are
Lake
rookie
County,
numbers. Let's get these numbers up, boys.
11,108. So we make up over, a good majority, like 90%, I think.
I didn't hear what you just said. I was zoning out. I was just thinking about Joe's Crab Shack for some reason.
That place is so good.
We went there tonight to celebrate our dinner.
Episode 1, our good episode 1 dinner, and Ben over here had a stroke, got all sad. Now
I
I
could
just
feel my
felt
heart
full.
slowing
Yeah,
down.
it was a lot of food. It was a lot of food to eat, but you were in the back like, ugh.
Yeah, you were moaning and crying. You're like Ashton over a girl.
Combination of
Ouch.
music for driving,
So harsh.
music, and hearing Ashton.
What music?
The music?
Oh, the Geck? The 1,000
You didn't like 100 Gex?
No.
Money Machine. It's a good song. They opened for Brockhampton.
Was any of that English?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's look up the. I'll show you.
No, I don't want to look up the lyrics.
Fair enough. I don't want to do that either. That was
Okay.
just an idea.
Yeah. So we can recap. Went poker, won. You met a nice 26-year-old lady.
She was flirting with me. She was very
No,
attractive.
I acknowledge that. She was. You don't have to defend that.
What?
Is that gone anywhere? Did you text her?
No.
Oh, so you're wasting
Should I
an
text her
opportunity.
right? Should we give her a call right now? I don't want to do that.
You
We're
don't
not
want to
doing
do that? Why'd you suggest it? Because I want to do it now.
Well, I don't want to do that.
Let's do it.
No. We can call someone else.
Fine. Call one of my friends.
Who are you gonna call?
I didn't tell you.
Go ahead. Let's do it.
I didn't tell you who I was going to call,
You
Carlos.
didn't tell me who
Oh,
you
it
were
must be
gonna
none of your fucking business then. Sorry, I've been waiting to use that. All my friends are so used to it now. It is fucking.
call. Can we wrap this up?
Yeah.
Can we go home?
All right, everybody. Thank you
Get out of my
for.
house.
Thank you. That was episode 1. All right, let's see. I have tons of people that I can call right now.
All
Tons
right,
of them.
let's do it.
Okay. I'm going to call one of them. And they're going to be like, wow, I'm so excited. Yep, they're coming. Don't worry. As soon as you know
This
what?
Episode.
Yeah, this episode's a little
Pretty
rocky.
great. I love it.
Yeah,
We're having
it's
fun.
awesome.
Just chill.
Hello?
Is it on speaker?
No, Carlos. That's on fucking speaker, dipshit.
It's not ringing.
It's calling, says.
Well then, why isn't it ringing?
number you are calling is not available.
Okay.
They probably know we're recording. Everyone knows we're recording. Everyone knows we record at this time on Wednesdays.
Not really. Everyone thinks we recorded like 6 or 7, bro.
Actually, no one cares. when we
Yeah,
record.
actually, I beg to differ. 59 people on our Instagram page care.
That's.
And
True.
60 views on our YouTube channel says 60 people care.
Thank you guys. We love
Yeah,
you guys.
Love the support, fellas and fellettes.
Should we
What
go
should we
to
do?
those videos that Ben wants to
Let's
show
do
us?
it. Ben, once again, then, Ben, whatever the fuck your name is, thank
Karen
you for
of
the content.
the week.
Karen of the week.
So Ben sends us 2 videos, and we're going to explain what we see, what we hear. Well, you guys will hear it too, but we'll just give our opinions and thoughts on it.
All right.
All right. Do you have a preference on what we start with, Ben?
Yeah, do the shortest one first. Not
Is it this one? Okay, it's this one. All right. So it is titled "Road Rage Karen Trying to Destroy a Mirror."
Oh, I watched this yesterday.
Yeah, we all watched it together.
Oh, we did?
Yes.
Oh, I repressed yesterday. So that's where I think oh, okay.
All right.
Alright,
Let's
lads.
play it for a second. Okay. What are we seeing, Ashton?
Okay, so we're seeing a man, and he's looking into a truck window. Truck
True.
driver
And the video's
door
being
window.
taken from inside the car.
Yeah.
Looking out.
We
at
have the drive texting and driving. That's bad.
Oof. A-cab.
Yeah, I can't fucking hear what he's saying. Okay, it looks like some like Chinese lady is fucking screaming at him. Yeah, turn that up. Okay, 56. Good choice.
So a lady is screaming at
Yeah,
someone.
some like
The
Chinese
guy
lady
just rolled up
is
the window in his car.
screaming. Oh, okay, so they start driving. Looks like he's going in reverse.
Oh,
she
the-
tries ripping off
The
the
lady's
mirror.
trying to rip off the mirror, the
Okay.
side driver mirror. And the driver is driving away.
Oh, fuck. And yeah, and she's holding on for dear fucking. Oh! And she just ate shit, and this guy, I guarantee you, is going to stop for a second. Yeah, he just drove away. Goddamn.
He just murdered an Asian woman.
Yeah, fuck. So. Oh, I don't even know how to. Whew.
So what would you do if you were in that situation? Some Asian.
What should we do?
Lady is like pounding on your car window or something racist you said.
Oh, is it-
Racist, we said.
Yeah.
Like, hey, we don't want to talk to you because you're the Wuhan virus.
Yeah, and then she starts pounding on your window. starts-
Here's what I'd do.
What would you do?
I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do right now.
Go
I
ahead.
would reach into my glove box.
Yeah.
Pull out an apple.
I'd reach into my glove box, and I would bring one of my my replica revolvers from my movie, and I would just point it at her.
Yeah.
And then when she backs up, I would just floor it and then put it back, and then turn on death grips and start crying. That's exactly what I'd do.
Burn,
verbatim.
do it, burn, do it.
Throw the apple
Yeah.
at her and be like, how do you like them apples?
No, you can't whisper if you get an apple. You just hold up a sign like, I got a number. How you like them apples? And then that's when I... And then
Okay,
that's
so-
when Casey Affleck's in the back, like, my boy's wicked smart.
Okay, well, what would you do, Carl?
Yeah,
Carlos,
Carlos,
what
what
would
are
I
you
do?
doing?
I just stare at her. What is she going to do?
She's gonna rip your.
Are
She
you gonna
rip
look at
off
her
my
in that
mirror?
kind of like bitchy face you always have?
You mean just my face?
Yeah, your resting bitch face. You're just gonna. stare at her for a second.
I can manage my conversation with her. I'm a diplomat. I say, hello, ma'am. What are you doing?
Get the fuck off my property, you piece of shit! What the fuck is your truck doing out here? You'd hit her through the
that's
glass.
actually what's gonna happen.
You'd shatter your own glass and punch her through
That's what's gonna happen. Actually, I'm sorry.
That's metal. It's fucking hard.
And then we'll both end up with the coronavirus. All right, video number 2.
Racist Karen freaking out 2 girls picking berries.
Who the fuck picks out berries?
Obviously 2 girls. Idiot. Did you not read the fucking title?
It's still like, who goes berry picking nowadays?
Tons of people.
Oh yeah, your friends? You guys go berry
None that I
picking?
know personally, but I know people do it. The
All right.
Beatles did.
So here we
Strawberry Fields.
see an old. It appears that they're like almost up Little Cottonwood Canyon.
I don't think that's...
It just resembles a canyon.
Okay,
like
yeah,
they're going on a
resemblance.
hike.
Okay, sorry.
There's an old woman. She has sunglasses on her hair,
Okay, she has like a weird graphic tee on, weird purple graphic tee.
and she's wearing green shorts.
Green shorts. It's more look like
Look
olive.
at her hand.
Yes, and she has her hands on her hips like she's about to lecture someone.
Yeah, like, oh my god, you kids. Okay, all right.
Pay taxes, I pay for this park,
You
and
pay
I
for
don't
this
like
park.
to see people wrecking it.
We're
No, we're not wrecking it. There's
Oh my
literally
God.
so many berries everywhere.
Oh my God, we're not wrecking it! Oh, there's so many berries out here. There's so many berries.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Can we have the video there? That's great. I don't think you can get any better than that.
Oh, I'm actually Gilbert. I want to end the video.
God, that was...
Okay, so she was upset because they were destroying the.
No,
The
they were
wilderness.
picking berries, and she's like, I pay taxes for this park. Like, it's like she owns
Those
the
are
park.
my berries.
Yeah, it's like when I tell Gabe, like, hey, my taxes pay your military salary, technically.
That's true.
No.
What does Gabe say?
He says it does, to protect your freedoms and for the right for you to say that to me. So,
I don't understand that.
What?
So, it's not like troops are shooting like terrorists like every day, every second.
no.
And
That's
it's
not Marla.
right, but I mean, like,
Those are
I
like
don't. But
frontline Marines, though,
thing
or
is, like,
whatever.
I just don't understand the statement. I just guess I'm kind of missing the line of thought. So, like,
'Kay.
your tax dollars are paying for him so he can protect your freedom.
Yes.
So are people
Here's-
like are terrorists constantly trying to get into the U.S.?
No. Here's a better example, right? So, there's this girl back in the day. I was hitting on her, and things were going well.
Of course.
Yeah, naturally, as I do, because I'm a Casanova. And I was talking to her, and we got on the subject. She's like, hey, what are you doing tomorrow? I'm like, oh, nothing. My buddy's leaving for, like, advanced training for the military.
Right.
And she was like, oh, are you going to miss him? I'm like, yeah. She's like, oh, that sucks, you know. Well, it sucks because he's a slave to the military. And then I was just, like, very upset about it. I was like, nah, he's doing what he has to do to, you know, make his way, right? And she was like, oh, yeah, but he signed a contract. He's a slave. And I was like, yeah, I don't like to see them as slaves, though. Anyways.
I mean, I think she kind of has a decent. But the thing is, like, if Gabe voluntarily wanted to do it,
he
then-
voluntarily did it.
Thing is, there's just some people out there who don't have the opportunities
Yeah.
to like pay for college or
Exactly.
whatever. So
And that's
then they
exactly
just-
what he did. So, anyways, they tell Gabe about it, and he's like, okay, that's fine. Well, I'm going to go to so I can protect her rights for her to say that about me. Because that's what he does. He protects her rights. So people can have whatever opinion they want. And that is the end of my story. Everybody,
Thank you, Mr. Bootlicker.
Gabe Taylor, he's leaving tomorrow. Love you, buddy. Stay safe. Syria's going to give us hell.
All right, let's finish.
Yeah, let's finish this out.
Finish this off.
I'm not.
Complete twits.
We're twits. You're the one coming up to 2 young girls, getting
Young
mad
girls,
at them
yeah,
for
you're
picking
acting like
berries.
6 years old.
6 years old.
Because we wanted to eat some berries.
I'm saying, eat all the berries you want, just don't take the bush with you.
I'm
It's not the
sorry,
bush,
isn't
it's
it
literally a-
effective?
Don't take the bush.
Do they have like fucking equipment? Like they're digging out the bush? Like
See, this is what's wrong with society. We become too accustomed to this life. We find problems with the most trivial things.
Yeah. That's what I'm doing right now.
You know what people did back in the day?
What?
They're like, I have dysentery. Oh no.
Ah, that
Georgia
sucks.
died on his 10th birthday.
Yeah.
That's what they have
That's
to
how
deal
people
with.
lived. Like it was just a normal part of life. to die.
Exactly. I'm saying now we got Karen here
We have too
freaking out
many
over bushes.
conveniences in the world.
That's pretty much what I'm saying.
It's a
You
tiny
personally-
branch of berries.
Why don't you mind your own business? Why don't you mind your own business?
insanity.
You know, that is the fucking rudest thing you've said.
So mind your own fucking business, and then she just
That's
like
the rudest thing
that's
you've
the
ever
rudest
said to me."
fucking thing you've said. Oh goddamn! I hate
What does her shirt say?
it. It's just
Can't even say
graphic.
anything. It's just a graphic. Yeah.
It's purple. Looks
Man, how does
stupid.
she? What happens to people like this? Like, what do you think she does when
I
she's
think they
actually
go- here-
confronted with actual problems?
I think they freak out. They ask for the manager.
No, like, let's give her a real problem.
Okay. So, like, her house is getting foreclosed on.
Yeah.
She probably cries and cries and cries.
That's the rudest thing you've ever said to me.
Yeah.
Karen, you
Yeah,
haven't
sorry,
been
yeah,
able to make the last couple of bills.
You stopped paying your bills, so we have to foreclose. She's probably, like, honestly, no, here's what she does. She goes home to her husband, who's, like, he probably still works a construction job because they're both poor as shit. And he just comes home and he just cracks open a beer and he's trying to watch NASCAR or something. And she's like, oh my God, today at the fucking park, 2 fucking young bitches just fucking. And she goes off and he's just sitting there like,
Yep.
Yep. Yeah.
Give him hell, honey.
Yeah, wow. Hey, you want to fetch me a sandwich? Yeah, and then they just live their shitty lives.
And then he dies.
Yeah, and then he
dies the next day.
She takes the inheritance.
And then the house forecloses.
Yeah, house foreclosed, and she just moves on with her
And then
life.
she fights girls
Yeah.
for picking berries.
Yeah.
Go
Come
back
up
where
to
you
us.
came from if you want to use language like that.
Why don't you go back to where you came from, you fucking colonizer?
Are you First Nations?
So-
this was not a good insult.
Yes.
You colonizer.
So here's what I'm
You
assuming.
colonizer.
I'm assuming that these 2 girls are probably Mexican or some other person of color race, you know?
Oh, why?
I don't know, because,
Are you saying?
yeah, because she's like, go back to where you came from.
Oh, I missed.
Like,
that.
I wouldn't say
zoned
that
out
to a
about
white
that.
person.
Oh, I thought you were just okay.
So I'm assuming she's saying it to these Mexican ladies, and then these Mexican ladies are just like, "Oh, well, you fucking call what the fuck?" Like I don't even
That's just
understand
such a
what that
weird
means.
insult.
Yeah,
It's like me saying you
like
man.
pilgrims. Like is she talking about like pilgrims or like
I'm
fucking?
assuming so
like
because
British.
yeah, that's what I'm. Let's see what she responds with.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then don't call me a colonizer.
You're a colonizer. You're
Where
European
did you
knows
come
what-
from?
Yeah, where did you come from?
Where did you come from? I'm actually curious.
The
Where'd you
U.S.
U.S.?
Oh,
Yeah.
so you're not
so
even
you're
from
not
here.
Canadian either.
Yeah, I am.
Oh, so but we are Canadian too. I was born here.
I was born here too.
Okay.
Were you born here?
No.
Okay,
Oh.
so this is actually like I was born here and you're not even born
My
here, and you're
grandparents
telling me to
Doesn't
go back
matter,
to
you're
where I'm
telling us to go
your
back to
grandparents weren't either. That's the thing. Were your grandparents born here? No.
Look, she's smiling. She wants to
I
see a reaction
know.
out of us.
This is so
Yeah,
hilarious.
I am getting a reaction out of you too, aren't I?
Oh my god, I'm so sorry that you're
God.
not
Start with it.
All right. Well, that had a strong start, and then
Yeah,
it's just like
it's
no,
kinda
it's just-
just
I just
evolved
lost.
into an argument.
just evolved into a stupid argument.
Yeah. Well,
People are not good at arguing,
no.
including myself.
I'm not good either. I just
Like
get,
on the
Ashton, you're
spot.
stupid.
yeah. I just get too emotional about it. So Karen of the week, Road Rage Karen. Road Rage Karen.
Yeah.
She tried to physically rip off a fucking truck mirror or something and just got fucked. And then this lady who like was trying to walk away like 3 or 4 times just kept coming back. And then,
Yeah, I like the start. I like it.
yeah, the start was fine.
She was very
Oh,
animated.
They're picking berries!
Yeah, I don't understand what she was doing with that.
I don't know either. What do you think?
I think that Road Rage Karen also won.
Yeah.
She was the worst one,
Absolutely.
but you know,
It was a happy ending.
she did have a happy
Yeah.
ending. She probably
She
died
gets
from getting
a
run over.
nice good old chunk of asphalt in her next dental bill.
That's true. All right, Road Rage Karen wins.
Road Rage
Yay.
Karen, yeah! Woo! Ben, thanks for the content.
All
Lord
right.
knows I'm not going to do it.
All right, let's go to break. I want to show you something.
Let's do it. Jumping right in. Utah, no, buddy. This opening gives me PTSD. Are we gonna belt it out? No, this is bringing back 4th grade. Oh God. Oh, Ben. You're a little quiet over there. Are you okay? Utah.
People working together, Utah. What a great place to be, blessed from heaven above. It's a land that we love. This is the place, Utah. With its mountains and valleys, Utah. With its canyons and streams, you can go anywhere, but there's none that compare This is the place.
Utah. All right. Okay.
God, I forgot how strong and motivational that song is.
I also forgot how heavily Mormon it is.
Hey,
It was Brigham Young
you
who
do
led the
understand.
pioneers.
You do understand that the members of the church did like found this state.
Yeah, I understand.
Well, then why are you saying it's too Mormon? That's
Well,
like
because this is a perfect definition of separation between church and state. Look at this shit. It's like a.
But I mean, like
we
these
sung
people
this in like
made
the
the state.
4th grade. Yeah, I understand.
That intro is so strong. Like I actually started getting patriotic for Utah.
I got a little PTSD from like 4th grade.
Who was my Miss Lightel?
Oh, so did I have Miss Lightel.
Really?
Dude, drink to
Actually,
that.
this was this
I'll
5th
drink to
grade?
that,
I think this was
Carlos.
5th grade.
Toast it. Toast it.
No drinking though today.
Yeah,
You're
no
drinking on the
drinking.
LaCroix, Mr. Alcoholic. Anyway,
Yeah, thanks.
but this song was just.
Triggered, by the way.
This was a great song.
Yeah,
I loved it a lot.
for its time.
Did you guys sing this in school?
We sang. Yeah. Did you not have to sing this in school?
In 4th grade
What school did you
at
guys
Sunrise Elementary.
Sunrise Elementary, baby.
Shout out Sunrise.
Hate you, Mr.
Yeah.
Schofield.
Schofield?
But yes.
Yeah. In 4th grade, you are required. You do like a little musical.
You learn about Utah.
presentation.
There's also the Indian tribes of Utah. Should we listen to that real quick?
No.
Yes, we will.
Please don't.
Ute, Paiute,
One,
Goshu, 3.
Navajo and Shoshone. Gathered seeds from grasses, caught fish and hunted deer.
Wait, pause it. Pause it. This is
What?
Like the same
What are you
level
saying?
as, like, I want to be ninja.
Ben is saying this is on the
I
same
wanna
level as
be
I
ninja,
want to be ninja.
ninja.
I go chop, chop,
You guys ever
chop,
sing
chow
this?
down.
Did you guys dress up like
I don't think we sang this
No.
one. We didn't sing
no,
this
I
one.
sang this one.
The thing is this
Yeah.
this the one where, oh,
Yeah.
hold on. Is this where they go like the Utes, Paiutes, Goshu, 3, Navajo, and Shoshone?
And then they.
That's fire.
Yeah.
That's fire. That's fire.
Bars.
F-I-Y-A.
That's called motherfucking bars. You don't know nothing about
I
that.
just picture like a bunch of little white kids.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think we dress as
Spanish
Indians, though.
Explorers one.
Yeah, didn't you-
Father
Santa Fe de
Escalante
Lante
and
and
Father
Father
Dominguez.
Dominguez.
God, this is bringing back all this PTSD.
Well, the reason why should we click this real
no,
quick? We'll
we
click
should
this real
stop while we're ahead.
There's no reggaeton beat for this.
Yeah. All right, can we be? Yeah.
These guys have killed so many people.
Well,
Oh,
yeah,
you
so
know for
did
sure.
Christopher Columbus and literally everybody else that founded
Yeah,
America.
white men. I
so-
don't think the people who founded this country, the real people who founded the country, or at least who inhabited the land, I don't think they'd be happy about these songs praising the white men.
But George Washington,
George Washington.
that's a true fucking patriot. That's a man. Don't me. He was the first fucking president. Without him, we wouldn't have the 4th of July.
Okay.
Okay. Don't infringe.
You're
on
right,
my
right. The
rights.
4th of July is
Yeah.
the most important part of
Honestly,
American history.
My second favorite holiday.
Why?
Because it's patriotic. I like dressing up, and I like an excuse to go drink on
You
whatever
dress
day
up
it
on
is.
what? Do you know technically it's
You
against the flag code to wear any item of clothing with the flag on it?
No, but who gives a shit?
No,
everybody
you're doing
just
no.
uses.
You don't
the
just
4th
say no.
Everybody, yes, I can. I just did. No, everybody uses the 4th of July to just get drunk, and it's incredible. It's an alcoholic holiday.
With fireworks. I
Fireworks,
don't know
yeah.
if people lose fingers. I bet you a lot. Let me look this up real quick.
You're gonna look
keep
up
talking
the
about
stats
it.
on who has lost fingers based on fireworks.
While drunk.
Wow, is that what we've come to? We're scraping the bottom of the barrel here. We can't even.
We're only on the 4th episode.
Yeah.
How-
How many
alright,
people
let's,
get
let's
injured by
just-
fireworks on the 4th of July?
Yes, this is a good
Spectators
article.
watch Mason. Oh, I can't read that.
All right, let me just talk about your. Oh, look at this picture.
All right, so 19% eyes, 19% heads, faces, and ears, 36% hands and fingers.
Here, let's explain what we're looking at for the
Okay.
listener, people
Yeah.
who are only listening, if
Yeah.
they are out there.
there's
So
a
we
little-
looked up
Oh,
people.
you go ahead.
Sorry.
No, it's fine.
So we looked up an article
I like to
stating
talk too
that's called
sometimes.
how many
It's a
people get.
50-50
You're gonna
podcast.
you're gonna explain the picture. All right.
Okay, thank you.
So the article is how many people get injured by fireworks on the 4th of July.
Yeah.
The picture is
There's a little figure there. It looks of a man wearing.
looks like Caillou.
Yeah, so he
but
has
he got
a
depressed
white
and
he has a
started
white
drinking.
face, red shirt, blue shorts, and here are the stats for him. So 19% eyes, 19% heads, faces, and ears, 36% hands and fingers, 11% trunks and others, 5% arms, 10% legs. More than 50% of the injuries were burns. burns.
You know, you said
Borny
moving the TV
Borns.
closer would be
Yeah,
able
it
to
does.
help you
It has
read.
helped. If it was over there, I'd be like
Well, what could help you speak better?
87%. More than yeah.
And the
that's
thing
what
is,
it
it's
would
just this figure is showing the percentage of most injured body parts.
Yeah.
What a surprise, hands and fingers.
36% hands and fingers. Yeah, of course it is.
Below the belt.
And 50% of those were burns.
That is true.
So, hey, well, I'm glad we were able to come together and get to the bottom of that mystery.
Well, it was just kind of neat to know.
You know what else we shoot fireworks off for? Pioneer Day.
Yeah.
Oh yes, another thing of Utah culture.
Yeah, which is also like
What's Pioneer Day? Do we just celebrate the? You know what we should do?
No, it's
Yeah,
like,
Ben?
It's like the founding of the state.
founding of the state.
Here, I'll read it.
Yeah.
I'll pull it up.
yeah.
Pioneer Day,
Los, pull that
Utah.
up.
Every state has like their state holiday.
Friday, July 24th.
So, you want to read it?
oh, thank you. I would love to be
Here,
a
I'll
part
zoom
of
in
this.
too because
Pioneer Day is an official holiday celebrated on July 24th in the American state of Utah, with some celebrations taking place in regions of surrounding states originally settled by Mormon pioneers.
you know what? I think we should really celebrate Pioneer. I mean, like we should really celebrate. We should reenact everything.
Everybody should just go on a trek and pack all their shit up and
And-
just go trek for like 50 miles or something,
Yes.
and then come back at the end of it.
Yes, yes. I mean, people kind of already do that in the church.
Yeah,
It's called trek.
It's just I went on the trek.
Ooh, how was it?
Shit.
Yeah, what was your experience on trek? Because living in Utah,
My-
you do some things.
Yeah,
Well,
you.
wait, first explain it to people.
Okay, so for
Yeah, explain trek.
non-Mormon listeners here, or any listeners, trek is a LDS thing. When you turn about 15, 16, you go on a trek to basically recreate what the pioneers went through, coming from Jacksonville, Missouri, to Utah. But we do it in like a very small scale. Like we do it like it's like a week-long trip, and it's just out in the boonies somewhere.
No one
like,
dies, unfortunately.
Middle Utah, and you get like you seriously. There's no like camping clothes. They bring you tents and shit, but you dress up in like fucking authentic pioneer wear. You get hats. You get little fucking slacks and shit.
Do you get like cows and shit?
No cows, but you do
just
pull
push
you
a-
pull hand carts. Yeah.
Do you guys actually put stuff on the hand
Yeah,
cards?
they put all our supplies on the hand carts. Like, see, he's got coolers on there, and so you that's seriously all it is. You walk for a certain amount of distance each day, and at the end of it, you come back around, and then you loop back home to
Oh, I
reality.
spoke too soon. This article says, member dies during Pioneer Trek. That's not funny, Ben.
ChurchOfJesusChrist.org, so that's
This
official.
is official.
There's
You
no
know, I just remembered, like, why do they do Trek? You do realize we have a whole, like, state park dedicated to the pioneers.
They
This is a
do.
place.
They do trek for to like honor and remember the pioneers.
Yeah, but what Carlos is saying is they already have a park.
Yeah, haven't you
They
been
already-
to This
they
Is the
already got
Place?
statues.
Yeah, but Mormons have to always be reminded that the pioneers did this.
Yeah.
That Joseph Smith did
So
this.
here's something that I learned. Like, not
What
a
is
lot
the-
of people actually
not a lot of people
die
on
their pioneering.
On the real Pioneer
Yeah,
crossing?
the only time it actually got bad was like
During the
kind of-
winters?
Yeah, kind of near the winter.
Well, that was every fucking pioneer group ever,
No, it
regardless of. Yeah, it was.
It wasn't every pioneer group wasn't coming over. In the
This is a
No,
place,
but like
Heritage
the
Park.
pioneers that were going like to California and Oregon and shit, like a lot of them
Well,
died in the winters
I guess-
too.
I guess what I'm
So it's not
saying
fucking
is-
special,
well, I
Ben.
guess what I'm saying
It's not
is-
special.
well, listen.
Okay, I'm listening.
I'm just saying that it's like way more not crazy.
Ben is saying it's not
is-
way more not
like in the
crazy
movies
than the movies.
Yeah, and
that
like
they
on,
depict.
yeah, in all the movies, they're like dying and they're fucking like one of them's like barely.
Well, how do you know,
hanging
Ben? Were
on.
you there?
Yeah.
I read
Were
the
you there?
stats.
Were you there?
You read the stats? Oh, because were there people keeping count of bodies? Like
Yeah.
Jorgen
they were.
Henderson. All right.
So anyways,
Now what are we gonna do for milk?
Yeah.
A bit more faithful.
Yeah. So anyways, you go on trek. You do it for a week. You come back, and it's supposed to like bring you closer to God because it's like, hey, like you now know what the pioneers experienced, so now you can talk about troubles or something. I don't know. I went on it. My experience was this.
I have a question. Sorry.
What is
Yeah,
this?
Ben, back to class.
How far was it? Like how many miles?
I was probably like, I don't know. It was like a week long. I think we hiked only 10 miles a day.
Really?
Yeah,
How do you think total?
like 50.
50 miles.
You
50
walk like
miles?
50 miles a day.
That's not too bad.
No, not 50 miles a day. Like
Like 50 miles.
10,
I was only
10 miles.
Yeah, I didn't.
10
I
miles
realized
a
what you just
day
barely said. Yeah.
over like 5-7 days. Anyways,
Get your steps in.
yeah.
But no, growing up in Utah and the church especially is.
I didn't
you-
finish my experience.
I'm sorry.
I
Go
was gonna
ahead.
ask you, were there, like, did anything crazy happen? Did like people?
Here's
Finish
yeah.
your story.
Thank you. You can finish yours too one
I-
day. So basically what happened is I did want to go. I told my parents I'm not going, and they were like, you're going. And I'm like, no, I'm not going. And they're like, you're going. And then eventually it came down to like, hey, you just turned 16. We'll get you a car if you go. I'm like, okay, I'm fucking there. Like, no, you didn't have feet. Don't fail me now. Went there, and it sucked. I was with like my group was just a bunch of people from my ward.
Was Dakota in your group?
No, actually he was.
He was or not?
He was. Fuck that kid. And the only cool person there was Sam Allen. He
Don't
was
know him.
tight. Yeah, I wouldn't expect you to. Only cool people know Sam, like me.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
Anyways, I went and I just powered through it. Like every day, I literally just like I didn't talk to anybody. I just powered through it. The most crazy thing is like kids tried to smuggle weed on there and smoke it, and they
God,
got
I love
caught
Utah
like
kids.
that.
Utah
Like
kids are the best.
they went out one day to go smoke, and then like some of the leaders or something were like, hey, we know you're smoking, give me the weed. And then one of the kids got sent home. Like his mom had to go drive out in the middle of the fucking boonies and pick this kid up. And then
For smoking weed while on Mormon trek.
he didn't even get to smoke weed. They found it, and he like tried to be like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Oregano.
Yeah.
I was
They
actually
found
gonna cook
it,
for you guys.
They chucked the apple, and then that was
Apple.
it. Yeah. And then after that, one of the members, she actually like broke her finger. She was like pulling the handcart.
And she's like, oh man, I wish I had something to relieve this pain.
Yeah. Fuck if I know, dude. I just kind of was like, oh shit, and just kept walking. I didn't even. But what happened is like the handcart in front of us stopped, and we were like, oh shit, and we were stopping, but we like stopped a little too late, and her finger hit like the back end of like this other wheel, and she was just like, ah, and then I was just kind of like, oh shit. And then just was like, do you want us to stop? And then like all the leaders were like, oh my gosh, are you okay? And then they like patched her up and they
Give her weed.
Yeah, they gave her the weed. Like, don't worry, we just got something.
We
else.
just got some fresh stuff.
Here you go. Smoke this.
We threw out the apple because we actually have papers back
Yeah,
there.
we actually had some raws going on. Another question from the peanut gallery.
What is this
Yeah,
kid doing?
God, he doesn't talk ever. And now he's like, oh, I bet I want to be involved.
we got to record this. Oh, guys, we got to come up with ideas. Now you're actually contributing. Oh, now you.
Yeah,
oh.
now you decide to
We're
care.
on like
Go
what,
ahead.
episode 4?
Did you guys like use the bathroom?
Did we take the? Did
Yeah, you just
use
shit in the
bathroom?
woods.
Well, what did the girls do?
Shit in the woods.
Yeah, well,
That was-
nature is
yeah.
not. Nature's unisex, bro.
You go, you shit in the woods, you fucking wipe, or you dig a little trowel for it, and then you leave.
Yeah.
There you go.
Was there any
Bygones be
complications
bygones.
with that?
No, there were
any
no complications.
Here, I'll
No.
be Ben. I'll reiterate the
Okay,
questions
thank
because you know he doesn't have a mic.
Yeah.
Because
So
usually he doesn't talk.
yeah.
I'm
Now
Ben.
you decide to be Mr. fucking Vocal Vic or whatever.
You just wait.
You just wait.
Just wait till you
okay?
get a mic.
You just wait
Yeah.
till I get a mic,
Everything's
okay?
gonna change.
Everything's gonna change.
Yeah, it's gonna be in like a couple months. So. Love
But
you,
the thing
Ben.
is, are you finished?
Yeah, I'm finished. That was my experience.
The thing is about
Track
living in
sucked.
Utah, I feel like we citizens in the state of Utah,
Mm-hmm.
we typically give it a lot of flack, but there's some good things. We have mountains.
Natural beauty, canyons.
We have fry sauce.
Mm-hmm.
We have attractive people,
Yeah.
moms.
Mm-hmm.
But thing is, like, people in Utah are actually quite attractive.
Yeah.
It's been a thing.
Yeah. Did you look up like how
Well, I mean, you can just see it empirically. Like, Ben said he went to Florida, and you see some real trash bags in
Yeah.
terms of people.
I said on
Like,
average,
literally, on average.
Utah, you're more likely to run into a very attractive Utah girl.
Yeah.
You're more on average to run into an attractive Utah
Yeah,
girl.
yeah,
I think
that's
it's because
fair.
we're just very athletic and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you go anywhere else and ask for fry sauce, they'll look. Like, if you go to the South and ask for fry sauce,
Yeah.
they'll look at you and say, "You mean ketchup?"
Yeah. My dad went to New York with my sister. My dad, yeah, I just gleeked everybody just so there's a little spit came out. My
can just
dad,
keep going.
my dad went to
You didn't
New
have
York.
to stop and
Well,
talk
I
about
did
you gleeking.
because he made
It was
a deal.
embarrassing though. Like a giant
It's
thing of
fine.
spit just flew
That's
out.
okay. I'm embarrassed about myself all
You
the
shouldn't
time.
be embarrassed.
Well,
It's a normal thing.
anyways, my dad and my sister went to New York and they asked for fry sauce. It was the same thing. They were just like, yeah, like.
What did you say to me?
Yeah, they were just like, oh, the fuck did you just say? Oh, fry sauce?
Is
The
that how
fuck
New
you
Yorkers
think?
talk?
I don't know. I'm just doing an accent.
It is the melting pot.
Yeah.
There's lots of people there.
Absolutely. Irish, Chinese, Japanese, everybody's there.
I agree. In terms of people too, in Utah, we have
We don't really-
such a great diverse amount of people.
No, we don't.
1% of people in Utah are black.
Yeah.
We looked this up in our practice pilots, and you guys didn't believe me.
No, I didn't believe it.
1%. You can look this up right now, unless
Yeah.
it's like 1.8 now or something.
Yeah.
But no,
That's-
but the thing is, the majority
yeah.
of people that inhabit this land are typically suburban, sheltered.
Suburban, yeah.
You gonna add on?
Yeah, suburban sheltered like women.
Women?
Not just specifically women, but like like sheltered people who have like grown up in the LDS church their whole life, went on a mission, came back, got married.
My favorite thing is when since they're righteous members of the church,
Yeah.
they don't say swear words.
Yeah.
So what do they do, Ashton?
They say
Alternative
Yeah,
words.
they say alternative swear words. I had this guy that I worked with. His name was Connor. And one day I'm at a call center. I'm like, hey, my microphone's being all weird. He's like, okay, let me check it out. And he was just doing some stuff. And he's like, oh, yeah, this doesn't work. And he's like, this is so fetching weird. And I seriously looked up at him.
Fetch.
Yeah. I was like, what did you just say? And he's just like, fetch? I was like, don't say that. And he's like,
No.
yeah, and he's just like, why? I was like, listen, if you're going to swear, either swear or don't. Don't try to halfway in between it because you look like a fucking idiot. And then he's just like, hey, can you please not swear in the office?
Well, let me. I have one thing to say to you, Ashton.
Yeah.
Fuck you, bitch. I'm gonna kick your ass after the show.
Yeah.
That's what they say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They just stopped. Yeah, they like, oh, you bitch.
I feel like in my
Fuck.
experiences, they're pretty keen on saying the actual N-word hard R, and
Yeah.
they're fine with saying the F word for
Yeah,
the,
for
the
derogatory
homo-
term
yeah.
for gays. Yeah.
Yes.
They say those all the time.
But they're like, hey, don't talk bad about
Yeah,
the church.
but they're like, hey, yeah. Anytime you're like, hey, your church is kind of like culty, they're like, oh my gosh, stop right there. My
I
church is
served
perfect.
in Taiwan.
Yeah.
I
served in Illinois, so
Hey,
you can
hey,
just
hey.
shut up.
I've experienced this entire world. You don't know what you're saying
Yeah.
right now.
I went to
So shut the
yeah.
fuck up, you bitch.
Yeah. I went to Australia, okay, for 2 years. I know everything there is about the world.
We know someone who went to this
Yeah,
Australia.
I know too, and I fucking hate him.
Why do
And
you hate him?
Because
He has a very.
because he judged me immediately like most Mormons do. And
This is so controversial, but I think people
it's
would.
not even controversial. It's the same fucking thing, dude.
It's just the way it is. The church does
Yeah.
kind of like.
He
it's like,
went up
We
to
like
me-
gays, but not really.
Do you want to tell him the story?
I
about
think
how,
you should,
Okay, so
because you directly were affected by it.
absolutely I was.
So did you say his name already? Did we say it full?
No, but it's
Okay.
Dan. And you know who you are. And I fucking hate you. And that's not going to change.
Yeah. So fuck you, bitch.
Yeah. Kick your ass. Seriously, fucking kill you, bro.
We're friends, Dan. As for you and Ashton, I don't think so.
Yeah, no. Fucking concave your
But the thing is,
skull,
his name
brass
is very
knuckles.
it sounds like the most generic name. The other day, one of my Chase just made up
Yeah.
a name, and he said that exact name. I was
Yeah.
like, that's actually his name. He was like, what? He was just like naming a stereotypical member name. But anyway, go ahead. Tell the story about Dan.
Skylar's pool party, right?
Yes, my friend Skylar, we were at his pool party in the summer 16? Summer 16?
Yeah,
The
yeah.
best summer ever.
Oh, no doubt.
it's
No
just-
doubt. Miss you, baby. Come back. Come back. So,
Life has changed.
I was there, and Sam Garricachia was there too. And I'm going to say his full name, and I love him, and I don't think he's going to have a problem with it. And we were all talking, and I was just talking to Sam, and I was just doing my usual bullshit, right? I wasn't doing anything out of the ordinary. I was just saying what I would
Back
do.
on your bullish.
Yeah, bullshit. But I was just saying what I would normally say. I was like, oh, that's fucking weird, bro. Or like I was just like making fun of something or just being a fucking dick, right? Or just
Yep, you.
doing what I usually do. And then I leave, right? And then like Sam comes out a little bit later and he's like, dude, Dan thinks you're a bad kid. And I was like, fuck that kid then. He's a piece of shit. And ever since then, I've hated him. And it's not, and I know it's like very like, oh, he just thinks you're a bad kid. It's because like,
He
without
judged
any
you.
provocation or like real getting to know me or like knowing what I've been through, he just said I was a bad kid. And that's what pissed me off. Is like he jumped the gun immediately and just put me in a box.
And in terms like we can't generalize a whole church, but Dan, that
Dan
makes sense.
epitomizes the church. He is what
All the bad things is what you're
Yeah,
saying.
He epitomizes everything that I fucking hate about the church. Now I went to church and I know a lot of people in like my church. I love them. They're great people. They're
Yeah, we both grew
kind,
up in the
genuine.
church.
I didn't know that about you.
Yes, you did.
I did, but I chose to ignore it.
Oh, okay.
But
Or were you just not listening, like, to the majority of things I say?
what? Sorry, what were you saying?
I was saying you ignoring me, like
Yeah.
how you ignore most of the things I say. Hey,
Yeah.
Ben, just an aside. Will you let me know when we have 10 minutes left?
Yeah, we got 10 minutes left.
Right now?
Right now?
Okay.
Okay.
So I guess we're going to jump ahead to celebrities.
Celebrities. Yeah.
Celebrities.
All right.
Who's
so,
from Utah? Donny Osmond.
Donny Osmond? Really? No
It's
shit.
one of the Osmonds, right?
Yeah. No fuck. The
Something about
Osmonds?
the
They're
Osmonds.
literally tied to Utah. Like, there's videos of them.
There's videos of
The
them
Millers.
The Miller?
Yeah, Gail.
Gail.
Yeah, Gail.
Gail.
Larry H. Miller.
Larry H. Miller. I like your car dealerships.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, buddy.
Stockton Malone.
Stockton Malone.
Zack Snyder.
I don't think he's from Utah.
No, I don't think he is either.
But he played for the Utah Jazz back when it
Damn.
was.
Donovan Mitchell, like Ingles,
not
all
from
those
Utah.
guys.
Those
I don't
are-
care.
I don't-
they're
they're
in
not-
Utah and they play for the Jazz and they're celebrities.
Well, Post Malone. Let's just say Post Malone then. He lives in Utah.
Yeah, he's a house in West Jordan Valley, whatever the fuck he lives.
Probably, I think, in Park City. But the thing is, I think I want to focus all of our attention on one specific
On the real
celebrity.
celebrity.
My man, Tony Johns.
God.
We up out of
damn it.
here. Don't drink and drive. It's bad. Here, if you guys aren't familiar with Tony Johns, he is this wonderful man from Utah. Oh, my God. We're not going to show this.
Yeah.
That was very inappropriate.
He looks like a Guido. He's just spray tanned out.
Here, let's do this. He's talking on the video.
Okay. Body
Okay.
language
Oh,
is
okay, Ashton, since you've been in
absolutely king.
Dressville, I think he might be able to help you out with picking up women.
Yeah, thanks, bro. I can appreciate
Yeah,
it.
no
Let's see what
problem,
this
man.
fucking Adonis has to say about
So
women.
here we are with Tony Johns.
Okay.
Bucks going out to the club tonight. One last thing, what you got to look out for, and this is what my one of my good buddies was telling me about, and I've tried it numerous times, and it really works. Look out for body language, because what, the eyes don't lie. They really don't. At the end of the day,
The eyes don't lie.
Realize.
Okay. So,
So he's in
what
his
high
bed
school do you think he
shirtless.
went to?
Olympus.
Do you know that for fact?
I don't even. I just know.
Yeah.
He went to Olympus for 2 years at least.
Okay. Okay.
But look at him. He's wearing a dog tag. He's on his shirt, or he's shirtless, laying on his bed.
do you think those are actual tags, like he serviced, or do you think like he
I
went
think
to like
he's.
a military?
We could ask him. Because guess what?
No shit.
I have his number.
No fucking shit. I don't believe you.
We're gonna call in a couple.
Yeah.
What time are we at?
22, 23.
23.
23?
Okay. So let's finish this video, and
Yeah.
then we'll just give him a call. Say, "What's up, Tony?"
not lie. If a girl likes you, she's gonna look at you dead in the eyes, and she's gonna be, her body's gonna be facing towards you. See, that's how you can tell. If you go into a club tonight, which I'm gonna go into a club, and I'm gonna talk to some women, and if I get up to the bar.
Does it end ever?
He just.
Or does he just ramble? Does he just talk in circles?
He's a very circular thinking type of man. Thing is, body language is
He's
absolutely
a
key.
unique individual.
It's like DJ
I'll give
Khaled.
him that.
This is a major key alert. Body
Major-
language is key.
major
The
key.
eyes are realizing the real eyes. But no, that's not. You gotta look, when you're on a date. You gotta acknowledge the body language.
All right, buddy.
All right, we're gonna call Tony Johns. I'm actually getting really nervous.
So am I.
This number.
I feel like he's
found
just
it.
gonna scream and
I
just.
feel like he probably just won't answer, but let's find out. It's on speaker.
I pray to God he doesn't answer. If he answers, dude, I'm gonna.
The number you are trying to call is not reachable.
Okay.
PTS 6180.
Well, never mind,
Never
guys.
mind, that was
We're
very-
not gonna call it. That was.
That's Tony John.
Yeah,
That's
that
Tony
was the
John,
most
thank you.
anticlimactic.
Oh God. So the way I found that number is
Yeah.
there's a subreddit
Yeah.
dedicated to our man here, and he
Don't
he
say our
posts a
man.
lot. He
Go
posts
ahead.
a lot.
Yeah.
He posts just videos of himself.
Yeah.
Like one post I saw was, "What's up, ladies? Here's my number. Hit me up." And it was a video of him, like full on talking.
Yeah.
But then he always deletes his post.
Yeah.
So like this is the real deal.
Okay.
But I saved it. Thought it was gonna be cool. I was also thinking about asking Liv because apparently he has messaged Liv in the
shit.
past. So maybe I'll get in
Shit,
contact
yeah.
with her.
Might
for
have
that.
to do that.
But that is
Okay.
very disappointing. God.
Dang. Well,
Tony Johns, everybody. So
Next time we call Tony John.
we're gonna call Tony Johns. We're
yeah,
gonna get a
you're
hold of
gonna
someone.
sit there and ask a bunch of questions
Yeah.
uncharacteristic of you.
But overall, you
I
like
s-
living in Utah, though. We have great people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you. Yeah, we have great people. There's great things about Utah. There's a lot of. The thing I don't like though, and this is gonna sound really fucked up. I don't like homeless. And I guess I say that in a really shitty way, but like,
No, I mean, like, it's not necessarily. I mean, go ahead. Explain.
I'm not
yourself.
trying to say like I fucking hate homeless people. Like, why don't they just get a fucking job? Like I just.
The problem.
I hate the homeless problem, and I also hate when homeless people approach me.
Homeless people and homophobes are in the same boat. Like, why don't you just buy a house?
Okay.
Why didn't you? That was a joke.
I'm.
Laugh.
Ha, 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 ha.
You're a homophobe. You're scared of homes. Just homo.
Oh, that's. God damn it.
That's good. You like.
Okay. Yeah, I like that. Okay. All right, but
I don't hate homeless people.
I don't hate homeless.
They just
people
kind of
either.
scare me
Yeah.
occasionally.
They
Like we
give-
live in Salt
They make
Lake.
me uneasy.
My house is kind of next to the women's shelter,
Mm-hmm.
and I go on runs in the morning. And usually I run next to it. And there's always something new going on. People
Yeah.
acknowledge me.
Yeah.
It's just like it's sad, of course, but
Yeah.
what can I do?
It's a big problem.
It's a huge problem.
Yeah.
It's so bad. New York ships their homeless out to us.
Yeah. Colorado, California.
They ship them out to
Oregon.
everywhere. This article we just barely looked up. Well, I'm pulling this up. Ashton, do you want to talk about anything specific?
Yeah, so I've been having experiences with like homeless people recently, right? And they ask me not the usual like, hey, do you have any change, or like, hey, like, can I do you have any money for like food or whatever? It's like really unusual requests. Like the other day, I was filling up my AC in a Walmart parking lot. My AC went out, so I bought one of those AC recharge cans. I was just filling it up. And this guy comes up, and he's just like, hey, man, how's it going? And I was like, hey, dude, good. And he's like, oh, that's awesome. Hey, man, I'm really hungry. And, I don't have any money. And I was like, okay, well, let me finish this up. I'll go buy you a sandwich at, Subway right there, Thought I'd be a kind guy. He's like, well, I'm not hungry. I was like, okay. Like, I just ate. I'm like, oh, all right. And then he's like, do you know of any places hiring right now? And
I appreciate the work ethic.
Yeah, and I was like, yeah, there's a couple places nearby. I know there's this pest control service in Salt Lake that's hiring. He's like, oh.
The same one you quit from.
Yeah, same one I quit. And he's just like, oh, that's cool. Well, do you know where I can get a bike? And I was like, you can get one in Walmart. He's like, nah, man, I need a real bike, like a pedal bike. I was like, there's a couple shops around here. And then he just kind of sits there, and like he doesn't leave. And I'm just sitting there filling up my AC, and I'm just kind of getting more anxious. And I'm like, okay, is this guy gonna fucking leave? Like I told him no. And then he's just kind of looking at me. He's like, your AC going out? I'm like, that's why I'm filling it up. He's like, oh. And then eventually he just walked away, and I was just like, what the fuck was that? Like, that was so...
He wanted a friend.
Yeah, he just wanted to conversate.
You should have hung out with him for the day.
No.
Could have just brought him everywhere you went. Wouldn't that be nice to have a friend?
I have plenty of friends. I have enough friends, I'd say.
Oh, okay.
So
What are you doing?
I'm just getting ready to...
Well, what time are we at?
You got 30 seconds.
Okay, well, guys. Well, see, we would have appreciated a heads up.
Yeah.
Guys, thanks for listening to this episode of Cardigans.
Day Drinking.
I'm Carlos.
And I'm Ashton.
Thanks.
Thanks, you guys.